like completely misunderstood.
Yeah.
But I think when you get cornered, people react in different ways.
Yeah.
I'm very passive, and I'm not very shoot from the hip. I'm quite calm. I think some people just deal with it in different ways.
You said you're calm.
I'm very calm, yes.
Is she calm? Yeah.
I'm like, in bad situations, I'm calm. In everyday life,
So you're able to hold your own. Like
I'm very strong.
Yeah. I think that's really good.
Unless I'm not. It's like when I got nominated for my Brit.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
But in my dream, I was, and I won it.
Okay. All right.
And I got my award and threw it. Yeah.
No, I think that's very good when you're given such a big platform. You've got to be able to handle that pressure. Let's go to touring, because that's probably when you're going to be busiest.
You are going to love this day. This is true. Okay.
All right.
My touring day usually consists of me having a minor heart attack all day, panicking, feeling so sick that I can hardly move, panicking about my life, going to the gym, panicking. I eat my last meal at 3. Panic a bit more, sound check, and then I try not to panic till 7. 7, I then warm up, I dance around, I move, I get my dress on, I get in the headspace, and then on stage 8 or 9, bosh, and it happens again the next day.
It seems like up until the point that you get on stage, you're being held down, and then once you get onto stage, you're liberated and you can be yourself.
Yeah, I'm getting better, but I find touring is like the most stressful time. But when I get on stage and the after bit is just a dream, it's amazing. So that's what I look for.
Nowadays, especially last year and this year, we see a lot of young people feeling the need to conform to a particular pop star image. And a lot of the time they have to compromise their own authenticity and like who they really are. Do you ever find that you have to weigh those two, like this Tich pop star and then Rachel Ferner, the girl who just wants to live out her dream?
I see what you mean. To an extent, I mean, I'm pretty much probably one of the most honest people in the world. Tich and Rachel are the same person. I do think when I songwrite, I don't write in my head as Tich, I write as Rachel Ferner. Rachel is much more serious in the sense that, it's really, really raw. Tich, I think, is like on stage and that's when I go, come on, and it's much more, like you said earlier, happy-go-lucky, a bit kind of grabs life by the balls. For example, if a gig hasn't gone well, there's Tich on stage, there's me going, bye, love you, and I come off and I go, oh my gosh, I can't, and then I switch to this kind of like really serious, like quite feisty. I'm very feisty, and I would say that's Rachel because I'm very actually quite ballsy. I know what I want. I don't put up with nonsense, and that is like the real me.
Do you do grades at all? Do you play?
Yeah, I did up to grade 7. Grade 7, I did violin, but it was all very classical based, and I really enjoyed that. But yeah, it was less the singing actually that I enjoyed. It was the piano, but the singing came with it, and I love singing.
Because yesterday I was singing in my room. I had a feeling you were going to ask me to sing because you're like happy-go-lucky. So, all right. But anyway, besides the singing, at what point did you realize that you had a gift? Let's call it a gift because it's something that only you have. It's just unique. It's a unique talent.
It's well, as I was saying earlier, I had a teddy called Lucy the Lamb, which was a lamb, and Lucy would sing to the family, but I would never sing to the family for a few years. So Lucy discovered that I liked to sing, so I would sing through my lamb, and from that point, that's when I realised I loved to sing and I liked to entertain people.
Right.
Because Lucy would do shows, she would write songs, and kind of at family occasions, Lucy would make an appearance.
So could you say singing is a form of escapism for you? It's like an outlet?
Oh, yeah? 100%. But I just, overall, I enjoy it. And I have been fascinated by the piano since I can remember. It was the piano that completely struck me. I've probably done it over hundreds of thousands.
So what is that like, having all those eyes? I mean, even now, when your managers came up, I was thinking maybe they might feel uncomfortable with all these cameras looking at them. Imagine 100,000 people watching your every move, and you're having to perform. What is that like? Do you ever feel like really uncomfortable?
Yeah. The stressful bit for me is being on stage and knowing everyone's looking at you. And if I have to somehow leave, if I need to get off, or if something happens to me, which is that's my anxiety, then there's nothing else to fill that gap on stage. There's no one else to come on and be me and sing that song, or to play that piano, and that freaks me out every single day. Even now, I know I've got an arena show in a few months, and I already feel nervous, and I haven't done an arena for a while. So in my head now, that's like the panic of my...
Yeah. And what do you do in preparation for such a big event? Like in the days...
I know what I'm doing. Like, the thing is, I know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm doing, and I love it, and I'm good at what I do. I enjoy it so much, and I just have to go, don't be silly, because there's no preparation I need to do, because I do it every day. It's a bit irrational. It's not quite rational.
But now that you've said that, it makes me think, when Justin Timberlake performs, does he get nervous?
Well, a lot of artists get sick, like physically sick. It's not unnatural or not common for that to happen. Like, you know, even when I was touring with James, he's got his own anxieties.
James
Arthur.
Okay.
He's got his own worries for when he goes on stage.
What do you think about Justin Bieber?
Well, I went on tour with him when he was like 15, so I have absolutely... I was with him before he was kind of Justin Bieber that we know today. So when I met him, he was literally like a boy, really cute, really sweet, young boy. And I was actually taller than him at the time, which explains a lot. I think you only know so much. And I think people think they know the whole story.
Right.
But how can you? I don't think.
No. You can only see what you read in the newspapers, and you have to take it with a pinch of salt.
Yeah, but you read so much that you piece your own stories together.
Yeah.
But, you know, who's to say? Who knows what's actually going on within management, within his team, with his family?
So do you see a great difference between him as a little boy and how he's presented on the screens now? Do you ever think, oh, I remember what he used to be like?
No, because I think, and I've got a lot of friends who have been in the industry, have got a lot of exposure, and I think they say, and I would say as well, you put up a defence mechanism, so no one could come close to you. I mean, there's times that it would be very easy to just go, I'm done. Like,
Do you ever feel that way? You just want to give up?
I superficially feel that way. So, like, very on the surface would I go, this is too much.
Yeah.
But never, ever, ever do I actually mean it, or would I ever act upon it. Because I know I'm stronger than that. I know I'm better than that to let myself go, no, I can't do it. No, I genuinely could never fail in my head or in my family's eyes, because if, for whatever, this avenue doesn't work out, it'll be my decision. And then let's say I don't want to do that, then I could go into film score. And then I could go into, you know, so I would never, ever be a failure, ever.
Yeah. You know, I'm really impressed. I think that's a really smart way of thinking about it, because Will Smith, and he's one of my role models. I got the opportunity to meet him, but that's for another occasion. Yeah. When he changed from a rap career to an acting career, he described it as a rebirth. So he didn't see himself as failing his rap career. He saw it as being given another opportunity to do something better, and that's exactly what's happened to him.
It's actually counting down from 60.
I think he's done a runner.
In under your spotlight.
Sorry. He didn't have
Why would that make any sense?
And make sure the audio is getting picked up.
Sorry.
Tich sometimes kind of, her head gets in the way.
Sorry.
Is it?
Can you... I got this.
Yeah.
There you go.
I can't even see it. And they're all like
Ta-da!
universe.
That was the universe sign.
Well, I'm glad that we're on the same page. Yeah.
We are
Alright.
on that page.
I'm joking like that.
Even if I say, like, for tea, I'm going to make this. I'm not make any
I used to say jokes after everything when I was younger, but then I realised it wasn't cool to say that. Yeah.
Sorry, I just blew up the microphone probably.